Silence, the most savage response. Hey, you ever been betrayed so hard it feels like the ground's been yanked out from under you? Like one second you're laughing with someone you trust, and the next they're the one holding the knife? Let me tell you about Mia. She learned the hard way that sometimes the loudest response is silence. Stick with me, this one's gonna hit you. I'm sitting here picturing you driving down some quiet highway, maybe folding laundry, or just kicking back with a beer. So let's settle in, like we're old friends swapping stories late at night. This is about Mia, a 38-year-old graphic designer with a laugh that could light up a room. She had this best friend, Lauren, for over a decade. They were tight, think late-night wine chats, shared secrets, the kind of bond where you don't even need to explain yourself. Or so Mia thought. It all started at work. Mia was up for a big promotion at her design firm, a creative director role she'd been grinding for years to get. She'd poured her soul into her portfolio, stayed late, took on extra projects, the whole deal. Lauren worked at the same firm, but in a different department, marketing. They'd always cheer each other on, or at least that's how it looked. Mia would tell Lauren about her ideas for the promotion pitch, her nerves, her dreams. Lauren would nod, smile, say, "You've got this, girl. No one's better than you." But then things got weird. Mia noticed Lauren pulling away. Texts went unanswered. Coffee plans got canceled. She brushed it off. Lauren's busy, right? Life happens. Until the day of the big pitch. Mia walked into the boardroom, heart pounding, ready to nail it. She'd spent weeks perfecting her presentation. But when she started talking, something felt off. The execs were glancing at each other, whispering. Halfway through, one of them stopped her. "Mia, this is almost identical to Lauren's pitch from yesterday." Her stomach dropped. Lauren had pitched for the same role. Not only that, she'd used Mia's ideas, the ones Mia had shared over wine and takeout. Word for word, slide for slide. Mia stood there, frozen, her voice stuck in her throat. The execs thought she was the one copying. Lauren sat across the room, eyes on the table, not saying a word. Mia could have screamed, called her out, made a scene, but she didn't. She just walked out. Silence, cold, heavy silence. Now you're probably thinking, what? That's it? She just let it go? Hold on, this is where it gets savage. Mia went home that night, poured herself a glass of whiskey, and sat in the dark. She didn't cry. She didn't text Lauren. She didn't post some vague petty jab on social media. She just thought, hard. See, Mia wasn't the type to explode. She was the type to plan. And that's what she did. The next day, she went back to work like nothing happened. Smiled at her colleagues, nodded at Lauren in the hallway, even laughed at some dumb office joke. Everyone was waiting for her to snap, to confront Lauren, to make it messy. But Mia, she was a ghost. Polite, professional, untouchable. Weeks passed. Lauren got the promotion. The office buzzed with whispers. Some thought Mia was weak for not fighting back. Others thought she was just embarrassed. Lauren, though, started to crack. She tried to talk to Mia, send her long, rambling texts. "I didn't mean to hurt you. It wasn't personal. Can we just talk?" Mia read them, didn't reply. Not a word. She kept working, kept designing, kept being her brilliant self. But she'd changed. She stopped sharing ideas with anyone, stopped trusting, and she started quietly building something else. Here's the twist. 6 months later, Mia quit. Not dramatically. She didn't slam her resignation letter down or give a big speech. She just left. And when she did, she took half the firm's biggest clients with her. See, while Lauren was busy playing office politics, Mia had been networking. She'd been pitching her own freelance studio on the side, using the same brilliance she'd always had. Those clients? They didn't care about titles or promotions. They wanted Mia. Her work, her vision, her integrity. When she walked out, she didn't just take her talent. She took the firm's bottom line. The day her departure was announced, the office went quiet. Lauren's face, white, the execs, panicking. Mia didn't need to say a word. Her silence had been louder than any argument. She'd let Lauren have the promotion, the spotlight, the petty win. And in return, Mia built something bigger. on her own terms. Now let's unpack this for a second. Why did Mia's silence hit so hard? It's not just about staying quiet, it's about control. When someone betrays you, they want your reaction. They want the fight, the drama, the proof they got under your skin. By saying nothing, Mia took that power away. She didn't let Lauren dictate her story. She didn't waste energy on someone who'd already shown their cards. Instead, she focused on herself, her work, her future, her worth. That's emotional intelligence in action. It's knowing when to walk away, when to save your words, and when to let your actions scream. Think about your own life. Ever had someone push you to react, to explain yourself, to prove you're right? Maybe it's a toxic coworker, a manipulative friend, or even family. Saying no, or saying nothing at all, can be the ultimate power move. It's not about being passive, it's about choosing your battles and knowing your value doesn't need their validation. So what's the lesson here? Silence isn't weak, it's a weapon. It's the kind of savage response that doesn't need a single word to cut deep. Next time someone tries to drag you into their mess, remember Mia. You don't have to yell, you don't have to fight. Sometimes all you need to do is walk away and build something they'll never touch. If this story hit you, hit that subscribe button. Share it with someone who needs to hear it, and tell me, what's the most savage way you've ever said no without saying a word? Drop it in the comments. I'm reading. Until next time, keep your silence sharp.